Good evening, everyone. I'm Rob Wood.
And I'm Christy Casciano. 2 Syracuse police officers have been cleared of being too forceful during a controversial arrest last month, but have been disciplined for not meeting the department's expectations for professionalism during this traffic stop.
Look, why he doing all that? Why he doing all that? Why he doing all that? He not resisting or nothing.
The arrest of 23-year-old Shaolin Moore, who was pulled over for loud music in the 100 block of Grace Street, was captured on video by the passenger in the SUV with him and posted to social media, where it's been viewed thousands of times. The police department says it poured over that video and footage from the officers' body cameras, frame by frame, to see how the officers acted and reacted at each moment. The department revealing the results of that investigation this morning. Syracuse Mayor Ben Walsh acknowledging the relationship between the community and the police department is strained and needs to be healed.
If your mind was made up one way or another after watching this video just one time, I challenge you to try to view it through a different lens. If nothing else, we could all benefit from a little more empathy in our community. To all in our city, I pledge this: we can do better, and working together, we will.
The police department, in partnership with City Hall, plans to hold a public forum on use of force Friday, June 28th. The time and location of the forum will be announced soon. Jeff?
And Christy, thank you very much. Syracuse Police Chief Kenton Buckner joining us live now in the studio. And Chief, thank you so much. I know it's been obviously a very busy day, very busy couple of weeks for joining us here tonight.
Thank you for having us.
So I think this video certainly brought a lot of frustrations to the surface from the community. You certainly know that. We have your decision now. So why should the community, and specifically those people who were critical of you in the past couple of weeks, accept your decision and trust in you reviewing your own people in the decision you came up with?
Well, I would ask that they take a look at the process by which we came to that conclusion. Take time to look at the information that we presented during the presentation. And if they still feel that way, that's okay too. We're not going to agree on every decision. But I would just respectfully ask the community not to park at that moment and to remain at the table as we continue to try to work to improve.
You talked about the process of going through that. You talked about it at the press conference earlier today. How much did you go into that? Pull the curtain back a little bit and tell us what that review process is like for you and the members of your team.
Well, it's an in-depth process as far as the investigation is concerned, interviewing all parties involved, taking a look at the videos, not only that was the one presented by the public, but all of the cameras that were there on scene, making sure that we look at that frame by frame as to what the action was and, more importantly, what was our reaction to that, and then make sure that we could give an intelligent response to all of the questions that were raised during this investigation.
How critical are those body camera pieces of video to fill in the pieces that aren't seen by that cell phone video that went so viral?
I think it gives us some level of an independent witness to what has occurred. That's not absolute either or a perfect system. There's always going to be things that you don't see before the cameras are rolling or after. But I think it gives the public an opportunity to have another level of trust that we're doing the right thing once they're able to see the footage.
I think we've made it pretty clear the officers have been cleared of using excessive force, but they have been disciplined, and that was for violating the demeanor policy when it comes to traffic stops, and that's a one-page part of the policy that you guys have released to us already. We've looked it over. Where did, in this particular cases, these two officers go wrong on that demeanor issue?
Well, when you talk about the language that was used during parts of that incident, we felt like the manner in which that we approached these individuals, that there was probably time for us to use maybe a more constructive contact with the individual despite his passive resistance. And we felt like that the officers had opportunity to improve in that area. And while we did feel like that the force was appropriate and within our policy in our training, that we felt like that we certainly have opportunity for improvement with the demeanor.
So you talk about the work of the police. It's not always clean, and you mentioned that several times. You know, some may take that as some sort of justification that if they follow that demeanor policy and they're polite and courteous, that almost gives them some sort of license to be a little bit more physical and forceful.
I don't think that anyone in our agency feels like that they will be able to do anything without scrutiny, without checks and balances that we have in place, without accountability. I think that I've been very clear in my early tenure here that I'm going to support them when they're right, and I'm going to hold them accountable when they're wrong.
Right. What kind of impact does this type of situation have on your officers? I don't know if they're speaking to them at roll call today, but they get put in a lot of frightening situations. You've mentioned that. It's been brought up a number of times. They have split seconds sometimes to make decisions. Are they going to be out there now second-guessing every time they come up to a traffic stop or other incident that somebody may be recording it? Am I speaking to these people properly? Am I using force too much or too little? Will it have a chilling effect, this kind of?
Well, that's why I choose my language very carefully. Never did I say that I'm going to support you when it's popular. I told them that I'm going to support them when I'm right. They know that right doesn't always look good or pleasant to the public. And some of the things that we're required to do are messy or maybe even ugly. But they know if they're doing the right thing, despite it not being popular, that we're going to support them, because I don't want them second-guessing themselves.
You came in, one of the things you said when you were brought in by Mayor Walsh and took over this job was that you were going to rewrite the use of force policy. There had been one, and I guess still until yours goes officially into effect, one on the books, and it's been there for quite a long time. Many in the community have argued over years now that it has been lacking in a number of areas. I'm going to call it your policy that you and your team have come up with. It seems that it is exhaustive in detail of when you do it, when you don't use it, de-escalation, things like that, and that the old policy maybe was more about reporting incidents when they happen. You tell me what the differences are in those two policies. Those are what I took away from reading those, but what do you see?
Well, I want to give credit to Mark Russin and Kristen Smith of the Corporate Counsel for helping us draft that. They were the heavy lifters in that process. When you look at de-escalation, that's new language documented in our policy. Right. The duty to intercede, we put a chokehold definition and restrictions in there. I think there's more directions on what the officers can and cannot do. We've defined reasonableness in there. There are about 24 categories that kind of define and shape what that looks like. And I think that there's a clear path of what we can and cannot do that gives the officers options as to what they can do. Also, we want to make sure that the public is protected with our use of force, but the officers also feel like they can do their jobs.
You've talked about the importance of transparency. That's one of the first things you said when you got up to the podium today was that, but people nowadays seem like they're recording just about everything. I know News Channel 9 in the past has had several different videos come into us. Are we going to now hear from you, some of your management team, every time there's an incident like this? How many times are you going to get up at that podium and discuss an arrest?
I think that we'll do this when the public says that we need to do this. Okay. We're responsible for serving the public. We have a significant amount of latitude to take life and liberty. So someone should always question us. So there should always be someone looking over our shoulders. And when the public says that we need to come to the podium and define what we've done, tell what we did and why, I think we have a duty and responsibility to do that.
I think this is a big one to go over here, the talk of body cameras, and you addressed it. You showed a lot of the video there. A lot of first reaction when people saw this was they thought one of the officers was turning his body camera off at the time. Explain to us kind of the idea. You mentioned some updating of that policy, where you think it needs to be updated. Is there a policy of when it's on or off? There certainly is when it needs to be used, but is there a policy right now in place of when it's on or turned off?
The policy has been rewritten in that specific area that advises the officer to keep the camera in the on status. It has logistically not been officially approved in the police department, but it certainly will be done here in the near future. But that's the main change of that, to where it's kept in the on status, to where there's only a couple of touches that's required to actually activate the camera.
6 months on the job now. You were brought in with a lot put on your plate here. Where do you think some maybe unrealistic timelines put on you to have something like this, other things in the department turned around? Give your assessment, 6 months on the job here, balancing those, doing new things, and maybe some unrealistic timelines you've been put under.
Well, Mayor Walsh gave me an opportunity to serve in this community. I gave him a resume and said that I felt like that I was the man to be able to do some of the things that I read about in our city. Many of us would agree that those things are monumental as far as the tasks are concerned. First of all, I won't try to do anything alone. I've never promised to do that. But with the community working with me, the support of City Hall, which we certainly have, and us working all together, I think that we can do some of these things that maybe that have been, we felt like it's too distant in the past, but I think that we can realize some of those. You and the mayor both have said that this is the start of a conversation, and we appreciate you coming in to help continue this conversation tonight. Thank you, Chief Buckner. Okay, stay with us. Coming up at 6.